With Mexico's Copexa highway project operating above expectations, Tiago Alves of Ascendi Group is here to speak about how to make public-private partnerships work in Latin America. Well, Tiago, Ascendi holds 50% of Copexa, so what kind of challenges did you face during construction of this project? We
identified that it would be very important from day one, or it would be very important to be able to build from day one a double lane instead of one lane. But the concession contract, the concession title was just for one lane. So we prepared and studied the widening, and we went to the local grantor, to SCT, and we just told them that if we postpone the widening of this project to a later phase, we would face two situations. One, that it would be practically impossible to do it in operation. The other way, that cost-wise, it wouldn't be feasible, or it wouldn't be worthwhile to SCT. SCT understood our reasonings, our findings, and basically what they told is that, okay, because of budget constraints, we do not have the availability, the cash availability to actually do the widening now, because this was the responsibility of the grantor, not the responsibility of the concessionaire. But they would be willing to put in the table an extension of the concession period. And based on that, we start looking for different financing alternatives. And actually, I think this was a huge success. That was during a construction phase to do a readjustment or renegotiation of the construction or of the concession title in order to bring in added value for everyone.
Well, this is quite a unique sector. So what unique contributions did Ascendi bring to the table?
Although we are not a construction company, we are very comfortable to get into greenfield projects. And we are very comfortable in getting construction risk because we have been managing this risk for over 15 years. So therefore, we feel comfortable that this is something that we know how to do and that we can do it very well. So I think that we have a wide range of expertise in-house, so we are able to put together a project very efficiently and incorporating all the know-how that we have. Ascendi has been working in infrastructure market for over 15 years. We are present in 3 continents, 5 countries, and actually what we like to consider ourselves is one-stop shop, because basically we have all the expertise to put together an infrastructure project. I wouldn't say from day one, I would say from day -1. So we think that this is something that we actually have significant added value, besides the point that having all this expertise, we feel that we can be a very useful partner.
Latin America has a huge market for PPP projects. So what do you think the key to success is?
I think that it's very important that the governments actually launch the PP projects when they are prepared. The cost allocation between private and public entities is also a crucial thing in Latin America. On the other side, on the financing, it's important to have the legal stability and to have structuring of financing instruments that foreign investors and financing institutions are willing to participate in the market. And at the end, I think that the institutional investors have to have an important role if the markets are to be developed and are to implement this huge phase of PPP projects.
How important are multilaterals in Latin America?
I think that it would be very important and it would be critical for certain countries in the region to get help from multilaterals from day one when they start structuring the projects. I think that multilaterals have the wide experience, have the capacity, have the knowledge and the experience to actually help structuring the projects from day one, avoiding certain situations that you find projects that get postponed constantly because they are not well prepared, well structured, or you have the situation where there are certain projects that are launched and no one comes up, because at the end of the day, the allocation risk between the private and the public entities is an important issue, and it's sometimes difficult for the governments to understand if they are doing a good deal or not. So having the multilaterals validating this, it's an additional comfort for the local government.
Tiago, thank you.
Thank you.